Okay, and I am live. Okay. Hello. I do believe I have a viewer here. And of course, then I lost the connection to my camera, which does happen. I do apologize about that. Let me see if I can restart it. And there I am. Alrighty. So happy Thursday. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I'm going to go ahead and go into my intro, I think. Oh, well, hello, CB. Unless I wait a second and say hi. Hello. So please, by the way, please forgive if I'm a little tired today. I got my second dose last night, so I'm feeling a little bit off. But how are you? What is going on today? Let's see. Yeah, I'm a little tired this. Oh, it's afternoon. It's afternoon, isn't it? Anyway, I might go into my intro. My name is Heather Dewey Pettit, and I am a writer, editor, and artist. And as a writer, I have been. What's that? I have been basically, I've been freelancing for over 20 years, and my hubby forgot I was streaming again. In that time, I have done lots of nonfiction, and I used to write for newspapers at one point. But I am currently, for the most part, focusing on writing fiction. Oh, hello, Barrett. Thank you for coming. And good luck. Good luck with you and the Novel Nana's stream that happens. And I do believe that is that at 2 o'clock. Please remind me and everyone else. Oh, and thank you very much. Cool. Let's see. Yeah, doing too many things at once. Oh, 1 p.m. Okay, that's what I thought. What am I writing today? I think that I might work on my book length project during my stream, and then I will do some other things later. Let's see. So to finish my intro, as an editor, I have been a freelance editor for almost as long as I've been a freelance writer. And I have done editing for a variety of projects, a variety of types of projects, excuse me. But currently I am, for the most part, focusing on specializing in line editing, copy editing, and proofreading for independent authors, as well as small publishers. And as an artist, I love working with stamps and ink and watercolors and gouache. Excuse me, and I love making greeting cards and mixed media projects, and I have an Etsy shop. And everything is linked below. Okay, so that's out of the way. Just let me know. We can, since my husband is at lunch, maybe I will set us up with a timer. Let's see. Go ahead and kind of get right into it. Let's see here. Maybe just a quick one, maybe a 15-minute would be a good place to start, if that is all right with everybody else. I do not know if Charlie is coming. I know Charlie's been really, really busy this week, so we shall see. And your CB is 18K-ish behind with camp. Okay. I did not set a daily goal for myself. I set a just a whole Camp Nano goal. There's an alarm going off. It sounded like the apartment above us. Sorry for any extraneous noises. Hashtag apartment living, right? Okay, finishing that text. Let's see here. Let me share that screen. That way I can talk to my husband on the phone in a second. Please ignore the the timer on the bottom. It would be the top timer. I'm just trying to keep things really super simple because sometimes I have an issue with my internet. So, but we're working on that. We're going to beef it up really soon. Excuse me. Alrighty. Just let me know when you're ready, CB, and we can get that started. I'm gonna go ahead and get my banner ready. Today is Thursday. Let me edit that. Okay. Can you believe it's Thursday already? And there goes my camera again. Yeah, that's interesting. Why that happens. I guess it's StreamYard. I'm not quite sure if it's StreamYard or if it's the connection, the internet connection. And that could be. Oh, goodness. I don't know if I want to change the time of my stream, if that might help. I don't know. It does tend to be in the afternoon, but it's usually later in the afternoon. I don't know. Anyway. Alrighty. Well, why don't we do this? We can get this started in a second. I can do a little countdown. Remember to back up your work. Remember to sit up straight. I need to remember that myself, as I do have back problems. Remember to hydrate. Hydration. Hydration is very important. I will do that. I will do that, and I will look at my outline. And we can get started in this for the blah, blah, blah. And by the way, yes, you can do it, CB. Let's see. We're going to get started in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And sprint. Sorry about that, folks. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I was on the phone. Sorry about that, folks. And anyway, somebody has come by. Hello, Charlie.
Hello.
How are you?
I am. I am.
Yeah, same here. Go ahead.
I finished the outline for book 0 yesterday.
Yay! I know that was a long time coming. We were working very hard.
It's funny because now that I can export it and actually look at it and other things, I now know that for this like 19,000 word novella, I wrote a 6,000 word outline. So
yeah.
Maybe a little bit more than I needed to do.
Well,
I now know what happens throughout the entire book, but yeah. I spent that entire sprint basically playing with the export options because I'm doing my outlining in Plotter, and this is the first project I've ever done that in. So,
okay, right.
I was playing with.
How have you liked working with that?
I actually really like it. I am very much on the record for having hated this app, and then they started adding features to it, and it has been getting better and better and better to the point where I've actually paid for it now. So that shows at least some level of commitment there. But I love the custom templates that they can do. So I have template scene cards that I've made that make sure that I don't miss anything when I'm plotting a scene out, and I'm remembering to get them all done up the way that I want to, have all the things in them that I think that I'm using basically one scene card per chapter.
Okay.
For at least this project, because I felt like that would be a good way to do it. And it's been tricky because it's making me think about all the intricacies of the story, making sure I'm connecting everything together. I really like that you can flip back and forth between their timeline and their outliner and make sure that you have everything in the order that you want it to. I like that you can set up in the timeline so that you can see exactly whose storyline, who the POVs are for each scene and everything. Like it's been very, very helpful. It doesn't have all the features that I would like, but that hasn't existed since Save the Cat version 3 because they got rid of them in version 4, which is upsetting.
Okay.
In version 3 of Save the Cat, they had a setup and payoffs system where you could, every time you set something up in your outline, you could add it into the list as a setup. And then when you paid it off, you would put the payoff next to it, and it would show you where you set it up and where you paid it off. And any setups that weren't paid off would be orphans just sitting there to remind you, oh crap, I set this thing up and didn't pay it off.
Okay, right.
So that you made sure that you had that kind of logical consistency through your story.
Mm-hmm.
And when they did version 4 of the Save the Cat app, they expanded the feature set there, which is really nifty, some of the stuff that they added, but they took away that tracking feature. So you can't see if you've used all of the setups or all of the payoffs, or if you've actually connected your story up like you want it anymore. And that's it was nice when you could just like look at the one report page and see, oh yay. Or like when you realized, oh crap, I need to set this up, you could create the payoff without a setup to remind yourself to go back and put a setup in earlier, And that was really nice. And I would love to see something like that in Plotter, but that's just like wish list stuff. And they've added new advanced exports for both. It'll export as either a docx file or a Scrivener file.
Okay.
And I played both, and I really like the way that it does it. Like when I exported it, I told it to export the entire series setting Bible that I had done, and it created a folder for my characters, folder for my notes, a folder for my the locations that I had created for the story, and then a chapter by chapter section for the actual book. And it basically created the file that I would make in Scrivener if I was just doing it in Scrivener. So that was really cool.
Okay.
But
Interesting.
yeah, I'm really enjoying the feature set, and I'm looking forward to, they're going to put in a sync feature with Scrivener, so that like with Aeon Timeline, you can just have the two in sync, so you don't have to export anymore. And I'm really looking forward to that. I can't wait for that to.
Awesome.
But yeah, I don't think I would be as far in this project as I am without it, because being able to visually see it the way that I'm getting to see the story has been very helpful.
I believe it. I believe it.
Then I can track all 5.5 books in one file, which is nice.
Gosh, for sure.
But yeah, Barry, I love
talking me into it.
I love Save the Cat too, and I actually created a template for Save the Cat in there. So when I loaded the chapters up, it automatically put in the Save the Cat beats where they should be. Because that's the nice thing about the custom template thing, is it comes with a bunch of pre-built templates. Like if you're doing Romancing the Beat or any of those, like they're built into it. The beat sheets are already there if you're using any of those systems. And yeah, I like the customization. I'm able to make it work the way I want it to, and that's so important for a writing tool, because no two writers work the same.
Yep. That is very, very true. By the way, CB, nice, 272 words in that short sprint, and I just, all I did was talk to my hubby on the phone. But I will see what I can do during the next sprint.
Yeah, that's one because we're getting set up, because I'm doing the Spotify collab sessions this week, and the last one today, and we get to talk to Tori Kelly about how to develop a fan base. So and I've actually been posting my notes from those sessions in my Discord, so everyone can benefit.
Awesome! Yay! Yeah, a lot of people do like Save the Cat.
I like Save the Cat a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm really interested in this one. The first two, because I applied for 4 of the sessions and I got into 3 of them. And so Tuesday they talked all about how to use social media as a creative and actually make it work for you. And that was interesting. Yesterday was about data and analytics and how to understand your audience. That was really cool, with the marketing director from Def Jam Records.
Cool.
And today is about building a fan base. So can't wait to see what they talk about. Because I mean, Tori Kelly did kind of come out of nowhere, and at least that's how it feels to me. Like I had never heard her name before, and then everyone I knew was talking about her. So like,
Okay.
she did a good job of building her fan base.
Cool. Please forgive if I'm kind of if I'm not following very well today. I'm it's really hitting me right now. I'm getting really tired. But again, I got my second dose last night. So yeah, why did I go ahead and stream?
You're like 2 weeks away from full immunity, so yay!
Yeah, yay! It's a good thing. It's a good thing.
Yeah, my second dose didn't bother me all that much. The first one, yeah, that got me.
Yeah, the first one didn't. All I had was a little pain in my shoulder, and that was it. And my shoulder is better than it was. It really hurt this morning though. And then I walked the dog. Ow.
Yeah,
It's your dominant hand.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Oh well. Oh well. I would like to read. I don't remember if I have read one of the Save the Cat books. It's been a long time. I don't remember when the first one came out, but it was quite a while ago.
Yeah.
And then all the things, and it became this that
I can't remember her name off the top of my head.
20 years ago, the first one.
Yeah, no offense to the woman who wrote Save the Cat writes a novel.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a fairly decent book, but anybody who's interested in the system, I think Blake's books, even though they're geared more towards screenplays, the only thing that changes well, he even talks in percentages there. So like it's not like it's on page this, that, or the other. It's about 5% in this should happen, about 20% in this should happen, So but one, it's often easier because you might have actually seen the movies, so it might help you understand the beats better. And when you get an eye on the full system with Save the Cat goes to the movies, and I think it's Save the Cat Rides Again, I think it's the third book.
Rides Again?
I think so.
Okay.
Because they all have like but and you see how the whole system works, because there was stuff that she left out in Save the Cat Writes a Novel that I feel like would be very helpful to understand to understanding the whole system. But
yeah, let's not leave out the important stuff.
Well, like in the original Save the Cat book, it takes a while for him to actually get to the beat sheet, because he actually goes through the whole thing, and like why it's called Save the Cat is, you need to make sure that you have the scene where your hero either saves the cat or kicks the cat, so that they know that they're either a good guy or a bad guy. That's where the name comes from. It's that very early on in the story, you need to make sure that you're setting up your hero. A hero saves the cat at the beginning of the story. The bad guy will kick the cat at the beginning of the story. And that's how you know instantly who the good and the bad guy is. Now, we're not talking about little cats and da-da-da-da-da-da, but that's where the name of the book actually comes from.
Right.
And there's a lot of really good structure stuff in there before you even get to the beat sheet. And then you get into the genres and everything else. And I don't know. I feel like hers is like the 0-1 introduction class. And if you really want to understand the system, you need to read Blake.
Okay.
Because it felt very watered down to me.
Makes sense. Yes, templates. Yeah, I was like, what's that sound? That's the dog sleeping and she's wagging her tail. She's having a dream. Because she's having a good dream.
Well, so that's one of the other things that I'm planning on doing with Plotter, now that I'm much more comfortable using it, is taking a lot of the exercises from Fire and Fiction by Donald Moss, and actually including them as scene templates in there. That way I can use that in the outline and not have to use it so much in the edit. But I love the template system that they have. I really do.
Still doing it. I'm getting distracted with my dog.
That's okay. Mine's upset because I didn't let the sun come out this morning or something. We had a very nice day the last 2 days. And yesterday when the clouds rolled in, she got very mad at me because I put the sun away and forgot to put it back out. And she's been taking it personal. Like, she's been coming to me like, can't you fix this? I'm like, no, I can't. I don't have that power yet.
Yeah. Mad, huh? That's like, yeah. My kid doesn't like it when it's cloudy. Yeah. CB. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say she wants to be out on the deck, but it's too cold to have the door open today.
I understand, by the way, CB. Yeah. I was even able to get a letter for my kid so that he could get the shot. He's not immunocompromised, but there's a certain situation going on. So, yep. I mean, I think you should. I mean, you could probably try. They opened it up, although I think it was Monday. They did open it up to teens. Is that nationwide? Do you know?
I don't know. I know a lot of states are now 16.
Or is that maybe that's just Florida?
I know our state is 16 and up, and Michigan is 16 and up. Because I've got a lot of friends in Michigan, and I've been keeping a very close eye on it because they have to go out amongst the people.
Mm-hmm.
I want them vaccinated.
Yeah. So is my kid. Of course, that scene would be. So that's too bad they're not doing that for UK. So yeah. Okay.
We also have to remember we're vaccinating almost as many people a day as the UK has in total.
Put that up. Say that one more time.
We are vaccinating almost as many people a day as the UK has in total.
Wow.
Because we're vaccinating about 4 million people a day. And I believe the last number I saw is the UK has given out a total of 5 million total vaccinations. So we're doing 4 million a day, and they've just got to 5 million total.
Okay. Molly's doing it again. That's some serious tail wagging. Oh, cute. Well, do we want to have a sprint? We can get to it or get back to it.
Yeah, I'm probably going to read through my outline this sprint. I'm debating whether or not I should get right into writing or let it kind of sit for a little bit and work on something else for I never know what to do. So I'm probably going to just read through, and if the spirit hits, I'm going to start writing.
Sounds like a good idea. Excuse me. Alrighty. I got my scene open, so I'm going to hey Charlie, would you like to count us down?
Sure. I want to start by saying, everyone, please make sure you're saving your documents and backing them up, because the gremlins are out there and they are hungry and they want to take your work away from you. They took several people off my stream last night because the internet was being a little bicka. So, yeah, people kept dropping off.
That's right, because I was in the chat. I remember that now.
Yeah. So, like, if they were taking people, they'll take your words. So save, back up. Make sure that you're keeping your work with you. Make sure that you're hydrating. Don't hunch over. Do a posture check. Roll your shoulders back. Be better than me. We're going to get started on this sprint in a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and sprint.
Thank you. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? I actually wrote 91 words. Let me see. Thank you so much for swinging by, Barrett. Good luck on that stream with an banana. When I'm done here, I'll have to watch that, and that should be really interesting. Let's see. CD, Charlie, how did you guys do?
I started reading through what I had written.
Yeah, I did that too.
I am shocked at how many words are in the outline. I'm still kind of like coping with that because like I knew I was like writing a lot, but I'm sorry, I'm doing math real quick because I'm
Sure. I'll show this because Shay is here. Hello.
Hey Shay.
Long time no see.
I guess it's not a terrible ratio.
That's it.
So
Good.
my outline is basically 3% of the total estimated word count for the project. So that's not bad. It's not as bad as I thought.
3%?
Yeah. But I didn't realize I had I didn't realize I'd written 6K just in an outline. Like that didn't click in my head. It's kind of like I like a few liner notes, and then I'm like looking back through this, and I'm like, oh, there's like paragraphs and dialogue in here. That's what took me so long.
Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it.
But hopefully this will work. I've not been an outliner for a very long time. So
Well, I hope it works out for you. What was I going to say? Oh yeah, Shay, we just got back from a sprint, but I can set us up with one in a few minutes, if you'd like. We have about 5 minutes.
yeah. My laptop's gonna be making all kinds of noises. I apologize. No, I can't mute that because then that mutes you. Oh, Wait a minute. I know what to do. Maybe no. Yes. Do not disturb mode, and I should still be able to hear you, and it won't be making all the beeps and boops and bops. Yeah, let's give that a try.
Oh, excuse me.
I am overly excited to be working on this.
Oh, that's cool.
Which I guess is a good thing.
Yeah. And if you can be excited about it, then that's it's really, it's really important that you're excited that you're excited about it. It sure helps with motivation. Doesn't it?
I think so. I mean, it's the silliest of silly stories, but
That's okay.
I say that, but
conditioning. I don't know what's going on with my air conditioning. I think it's just set way too cold. Oh, it was 18 after the hour. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's the only thing. I don't have any fever. I'm just tired. Shay, I just got my my second dose last night, so of the Pfizer. So yeah, my arm was super sore this morning. Ooh.
So you're learning American Sign Language. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I used to be really good with that. When my first niece was born, my sister, I don't know where she got the idea from, but she was told that kids can learn sign language before they can learn to speak.
Yes.
And so we all learned sign language and taught my niece sign language. So she was able to tell us what was going on when she was really young.
That was going on a lot, say, 15 to 20 years ago. That was it was a kind of a trend, sort of,
Yeah.
with parenting at the time, late
It was
90s, early 2000s.
Yeah, it was really cool because when she
Yeah,
would
it is.
cry, we didn't have to wonder why she was crying. She could tell us if she was hungry or if she just wanted us to
Mhm.
hold her, or if she just wanted to play
Right,
or,
right. Yeah, I mean, I taught my son a few things, and he was born in 2004, so that was around that time, and and he learned a few things, and I think it really helped for sure. Like eat or drink,
yeah.
especially that.
And it became very helpful because she had a hard time learning to speak.
Okay.
Um, and it was really nice because when she didn't know the spoken word, she could sign it to us and we could
Mhm,
and tell her what that was.
mhm.
Because she had developed such a strong ASL vocabulary.
That's great.
And I I think that would be really cool if we could like just make that a thing. Like I think one it would be
I think
easier
everybody
for a lot
does.
of parents.
Yeah, it would. It would. And some parents of kids that have a language delay do that. It's common. Or they're nonverbal, say they're nonverbal autism, that's pretty common to teach them sign language. So it's really, really, really beneficial. And there's also other ways of communicating, but electronics and such, but it's still used. It's used often for that. Let's see. It's been approximately 5 minutes.
My dog is now snoring, so it's been an appropriate amount of time.
My dog's not snoring now, but she will be soon, I'm sure. She's been sleeping this entire time. The entire time I've been streaming. But she is twitching. Oh, it's not 220. If that's fine. If that's okay with everybody.
It works for me.
Okay. Let's see here. Maybe I'll take another turn. Hey, everybody, remember to back up your document, save, back up, save, back up, save. Do it often, right, Charlie?
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And remember to hydrate. I say just before I actually hydrate. Straighten up your spine because, don't hunch over. Right, Charlie?
Be better than me.
Don't hunch over. Don't do what I was just doing. That was a good reminder for me. Not to hunch over.
I always say.
And yeah, I don't know. I lost my how did I lose my train of thought? Oh well. Yeah. I'm having a really weird day. Anyway, let's get this started. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sprint. Okay. How did everybody do? What did everybody do? Thank you for that, Shane. Let's see. Thank you very much. Okay, and okay.
I read through chapter 6, well, chapter 7.
Okay.
The outline, I miraculously still like it. I keep waiting for that shoe to drop of like, oh wow, I waited all this time. Because, optimist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But so far, I think this actually paid off.
Cool. That's great. That's great, Charlie. I wrote, what was it? Let me look again. 81. I wrote 81 words in my current chapter. So yay for that. And I got up as well. I had to get up. I thought I would that would be beneficial. So I did that. Did a couple things while I was up. Grabbed the sandwich I'm gonna eat for lunch. Yeah. And turned up the AC because it was way too cold in here. I don't know who did that. Maybe the kid. Who knows? 74 is a little bit cool.
We made brisket.
Maybe I got that from over the weekend.
We made brisket for Easter, and we've had so many left over. And last night the hubby turned some of it into sloppy joes, which
that's a good
idea. I wouldn't have thought about that, but oh my goodness, it was.
There you go. That sounds really good.
You wouldn't think just chopping everything up and putting it on a bun would change the flavor as much as it did. All we did was
you can always put some coleslaw on it. There's that too.
But oh man, that was really good. Like there's part of me that wonders what it would have tasted like if he would have put it through the grinder and we actually would have made it sloppy Joe, made sloppy JoJo's out of it,
Do you guys have a manual grinder?
Yes, we do.
So do we.
We make our own sausages.
Wow.
Because
I think I've heard you say that actually. Let's see. Yeah. CB, our internet isn't as good in our bedrooms either. So much better in the living room where the router is. And she wrote 135 words.
Nice.
An official document and 57 of her novel. That's great. Oops. Discord.
Yeah. No, I did not mean to turn you.
No worries. No biggie.
There we go.
I got some things done last night that really helped me be a little bit more efficient this morning when I was getting ready for this stream. So that was very helpful. Yeah, I like going to your stream and doing stuff. Yeah.
I think we had
fun. That was good.
I think we had fun last night. I know I did.
Oh, for sure. Oh, let's see. I think I had. I had at least three sprints. It might have been 4. I don't remember now. Today. Excuse me. Awesome, CB. Sounds like everybody was pretty productive. Yeah, and I also made I think I've made a decision on a scene has to come before the current scene where I'm at. I'm part of this chapter. Something needs to happen. And I realized, yeah, that needs to happen before this happens. That would help.
Yeah, that's one of the big reasons why I chose to break all of my internal desires and actually outline all this, because I had an idea of how complex I wanted the story to be.
Stop planting. I gotta stop planting.
I got to the end of several of these and have had to go back to the beginning and like, okay, this has to change and this has to change. And that's much easier to do when you only have a couple paragraphs that need rewriting, as opposed to like pages and pages and pages of stuff.
Oh, I see. I understand now. CB. Yeah.
And I keep telling myself, like, this is a one-off. You'll be back to your old ways eventually. And like, I know that that's a lie, but I think the die has been cast. I think that this is the way I'm going to have to work from now on, even though I don't want
to. Yeah. Changing is hard. Change is hard in general. Changing old habits can be difficult.
Yeah.
That's for sure. I'm going to wrap this up very soon. But I know my StreamYard is resetting today. But
I do think it'll be very interesting to see the difference, because I have not really outlined I never really outlined, but I'm really curious to see how much difference there is.
I'm nodding and my camera's off. Yeah, whatever.
I do that all the time. I wave at people. Yeah, I'm so bad at it when I've got the camera off, because I'm that person.
Yeah. Same here.
My favorite thing is when I'm just like in the chat and not even on the stream. I'm just like talking to them and like, why aren't they talking back? And I'm like, oh yeah, that's right. I'm not there. They can't hear me.
Oh, funny. But I think I will cut off about 2:00. You never, and actually I forgot to have you introduce yourself earlier. Yeah, I'm off today.
Oh, that's okay. I just kind of slipped in and I was like, well, maybe nobody will notice. Nobody will notice I'm late if I don't do an intro. Yeah.
They don't have to know.
Nobody's got to know. Alrighty. Hello, everyone. My name is Charlie, and I do things. I am currently writing a gothic high fantasy series that has 5.5 books in it, and I am so in love with it. If you want some dark, melancholy Saturday morning cartoons for kids, that's kind of what I'm doing, except for they're for adults, and it's the sadness is real, and I love it. I'm also working on a lot of other projects. I have my music project, which is up and running. If you haven't checked out my latest single, Have Mercy, head over to my Project Shadow YouTube channel, or search for Have Mercy Project Shadow on whatever streaming service you use. You'll find it there. And I'm very happy about it.
All right. And then you are streaming tomorrow night?
I am streaming tomorrow night.
Okay. Okay.
At 5 o'clock Eastern.
That's right. All right. And let's see. And I am currently streaming Tuesdays and Thursdays at noon Eastern. Yeah, that does seem to work pretty well for me. Let's see. And I'm let's see. Yeah. So my name is Heather Dewey Pettit. I did not say that. And I am working on I'm for Camp Nano this month. I'm working on my my book length work of fiction. It is young adult fantasy. It's I don't know whether to call it high fantasy or not. It's kind of. There's a lot of mythology going on in the story, and there's a lot of there are a lot of mythological creatures. There's a lot of that. And the idea was sparked by doing some genealogy for myself. Let's see. It is 2 o'clock, so I think I'm going to cut us off. Thank you so much for coming, Charlie. Thank you for coming, CB and Shay.
Yeah, I gotta go. My next collab session is just about to start, so.
Awesome.
Okay,
then. Have fun, Charlie. Thank you very much. Bye. Have a great day, everybody. Bye. And that was really loud. Sorry. I was just trying it. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.